Now, the most accurate weather forecast in South Texas with meteorologist Juan Acuna.
Welcome back, everyone, and a very good Wednesday afternoon to you. Once again, starting off with our SPID live sky cam, and looking off to the east there, some extra traffic. It's looking a bit dismal. We have a lot of clouds in place. It's still a little breezy out there as well. Moving on over to our one shoreline, looking out to the Harbor Bridge, and you can see it's still looking a little bit misty, a little bit drizzly out there. Be cautious on the roads. That's going to stay with us throughout the remainder of the evening. 3D live radar is showing that we have a little bit of light shower activity into the northeastern sections of the coastal bend, from Sinton all the way up to Port Lavaca and near the Victoria Crossroads as well. But it has been very, very light in general all day long. As we look at the 3D live sweeping radar today, mainly into the inland areas, that's where we saw the heavy or the moderate showers. They were pretty light in nature, but again, it was enough to have to use a windshield, and you can see mainly into the inland areas. Not a whole lot as far as thunderstorm activity is concerned. We didn't see any of that today, but again, it did lead to a trace officially out at the airport. Of course, that still means 0 as far as numbers are concerned, but 100th reported out in Kingsville, 300s in Alice, and 600s off in Falfurrias. Even Hebronville registered 400ths of an inch of rain. Temperatures, it is muggy out there. You can certainly feel all the moisture in the air, as the dew points are pretty close to the actual temperatures, with everyone reporting into the 70s. Even our water temperature out at the Packery Channel warmed up a little bit into the upper 60s, and that wind, it's still howling out there out of the south-southeast, pretty close to about 20 to 25 miles an hour near the coastline, but notice the lighter values inland. So that's why that light rain is more favoring the inland areas at this point, because here along the coast it's being pushed into the inland areas at this point. The gust is still going at 30 miles an hour here in the city, 33 out at the Naval Air Station, and registering 32 miles an hour out in Mathis. So as we look at the evening forecast with those elevated winds and those cloud coverage that are in place, temperatures are going to stay pretty much in the 70s with that intermittent light mist and drizzle across the region, as the clouds are pretty much staying in place at this point. There's a little bit of drier air off to the west of us that'll eventually fill in. Powerful storm system up to the north. They already have tornado watches, some severe thunderstorm watches as well. This is a very, very active system, and we're going to be on the tail end of this activity as Gulf moisture feeds this upper level storm system up into the panhandle. Lots of snowfall even up to the north and the Dakotas for those folks. So the bullseye for the enhanced risk of seeing some of that severe weather is in central Texas and down to the south, just to the north of the coastal bend in the northern sections of our region. We have that marginal risk of severe weather. Corpus Christi is not included. This light green that you see here is just general thunder shower activity for us here. So not anticipating a whole lot of severe weather for tonight, but we are going to be certainly keeping an eye on it. Finally starting to see some of those cooler temperatures wrap around this, as we have those temperatures in the 20s and 30s. We're holding on to, again, those lower 70s. There's the upper level storm, and you can see it spinning, about to make its way into the panhandle of Texas. And notice all those pressure gradients. It's really tight, so that's why we're seeing those really hefty winds out there. Going to 1 o'clock in the morning, there goes the storm, and there goes the frontal boundary, I should say, all the line of showers and storms along with it. We'll see some drier air filter in. Cool air not going to be with us with tomorrow. It's going to wait all the way until Saturday. That's when we'll start to see this next frontal boundary come in. Clouds return for us, and that's when we'll see those temperatures lighten up. But let's look at it on the future tracker. 5 o'clock in the morning, northeastern sections of the coastal bend may hear a rumble of thunder or two. Then the front will go by. We're going to be seeing absolutely great sunshine by tomorrow afternoon. NEC Co-op Energy 7-day forecast, 77 tomorrow, 70 on Friday. Drier air does filter in, but cooler on Saturday, Sunday, but drizzly as well. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s all the way into the new year, with those highs right into the upper 50s, Paulo.